afternoon. Today I'm going to go through a quick example of how to disambiguate an author within a particular year and look at metrics around that particular author and the year of which they're publishing in. To start off with, rather than doing a basic search in Web of Science, I'm actually going to do what is an author search. And I'm going to pick up here their details. So I'm using Frederic Kroon as the example. And I'm going to assume that I don't know which research areas that they've published in, but I do know which institutes they've worked for during the period of time of interest. At this stage, I'm just going to tick the Australian Institute of Marine Science. If there is other institutes that you'd like that this person may have affiliated themselves with during this period of time, you can tick them as well. At this stage, I'm just going to finish that search. Now, on this page, you actually have now a disambiguated list of publications that this author has published when affiliated with one of these institutes. At this stage, it's just the Australian Institute of Marine Science. You can also drop into article groups here, where we have used an algorithm in the background to hopefully disambiguate everything they've produced. Now, Frederic has a researcher ID, which has been populated with 55 records. If we tick this and say view records, we can actually look at this person's career based on their researcher ID. If there was publications in there that could potentially be him or her, but not have been affiliated yet with their research ID, multiple author identifiers or multiple clusters there may appear, which you can tick 2, 3, 4, or however many you like of to collect those publications. Now, if I'm only interested in a particular year, I can pull out the years here and say, at this stage, I'm only interested in the publications that this author's produced in 2015, and I'm refining that. And from there, I can actually get basic metrics around this set by clicking on Create Citation Report. By creating a citation report, you have the 2015 publications here. There was 7. And the distribution of citations obviously only over the last 3 years, because publications in 2015 will have only garnered citations in 2015, 16 or this year. So in short, this particular author has 7 publications in 2015, and in total those publications have been cited 34 times. If I want to move this data set across to Insights, I can actually do that also by returning to the search results and saving this set to Insights. So in this case, I could save this set to Insights. If I'm not logged in, it will prompt me to log in. From there, a data set can be created that I can call whatever I like, and will appear in Insights such that you can look at other metrics around this specific set of papers, like how often there was an international collaborator, or how many of these publications exist in the top 10%, or the normalized category citation impact, or any metric that's available within the Insights platform. If I show that feature off here in Insights, if I drop back into Analytics, you can really jump into any one of these explorers and look at this set of publications. So if I say, for example, go into organizations and pull up the data set that I've just created, so rather than using the whole Insights data set, I'm just looking at the F. Kroon data set that I've created. There will be 7 publications in here. Now, one caveat to that is that if any of those documents that you have searched for in the original search that you've performed are not in the core collection, they won't be available in here. So we'll check that. If we just do a baseline for all items, we saw that I had tried to save 7 publications over, and actually all those 7 publications have moved over. So simply by going into that data set and checking the benchmark, I've got 7 publications in there with a category normalised citation impact of 1.43. 6 of these publications have been affiliated with the Australian Institute of Marine Science, 6 of them with CSIRO, and 3 of them have an author from James Cook University on. So you can see the organisations that have come together to create these. And really you can look at any metric by clicking on that cog there and click Browse Indicators, and I can now add maybe some metrics of interest to look at for this set. So here we have 7 publications, 14% of them exist in the top 10%, and there's no international collaborations or industrial collaborations on this set. You can save up to 20 data sets in here, so you'll see a number of data sets to look at anything that you may like to look at on any given set. I hope this helps.